It ain't, listen, it ain't nothing like feeling good about what you need to be feeling good about. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. But yeah, again, shout out to Nyack. Nyack, cognac. It got a good little buzz to it, man. I ain't gonna say I can't compare it to nothing, but that Nyack, man, it got a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's by Miss Young and May. So shout out to her again, you know what I'm saying, doing her thing. Listen, my weekend, I'm still hype about that whole Trina Day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still keep speaking on that because everybody don't get to do that. Everybody don't get to get their flowers while they here, man. So shout out to Trina again. That's first and foremost. Back onto this Disney Plus situation. I know y'all know who I am, what I'm about, and what I'm on. You know, Respect My Grind. They got nothing to do with Disney Plus. They didn't pay me to say this. But I'm addicted to Disney Plus. I can't help it. Well, I probably need to go to an AA meeting or something. Listen, my churn got me. Look, you talking about hold on, I can't never even say it right. Encanto. What the hell? My illiterate ass. We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I tell my 6-year-old. Before he go to school every morning, I say, listen, what don't we do? We don't get in trouble in school. And what else we don't do, son? We don't talk about Bruno. That's a rule in my house. You heard me? I blame Disney Plus on that. Nah, on Disney Plus, I'm heavy on this low-key situation. I done went through all the Marvel situations except low-key, WandaVision, and I think Black Hawk. So, yeah, definitely reliving the childhood, man. Since I'm talking about Disney Plus, I want everybody to type which Disney movie that they crazy about this on Disney Plus. I need y'all to do that. That's what I need from y'all. You heard me? Like, I ain't playing no games today. We ain't playing no games. Listen. Respect My Grind TV. We bring you the hottest interviews. We bring you the hottest guests. We bring you the hottest people. We bring you all of that. Again, shout out Canada, Ontario, Brunswick, Georgia, 561-314, St. Louis, Tallahassee, Detroit, 315, 313, Palm Beach, all that shit, man. Movies. I ain't gonna go into that, but I will say this. That music-wise, the Kendrick Lamar still trying to grow on me. It ain't there yet. Birdman, what's up, man? Shout out to Birdman Promotions, man. I was on their show last night, man, on Rated R Radio. Clap it up for Rated R Radio. You already know what it is. You already know what it is, man. Crazy interview, dope interview. That sandwich was good. Shout out to you. Kendrick Lamar got to grow on me. Dexter Daps, he was in town yesterday. I missed the concert. I'm so mad. I could punch myself in the face because I was supposed to go, man, but I didn't get a chance to make it. And then my plug then set me up right because he in Las Vegas, so I couldn't make it, man. I'm mad because I want a Dexter Daps interview. I got to get that. That's the homie. I'm back on that the Vent Deluxe. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know about that album, go check the Vent Deluxe. That got that that little Wi-Fi is my favorite song on there. That Wi-Fi, if you like to be free, and then she like to be free. Oh, my bad. I be zoning out sometimes. Y'all know I got ADD like that. You know what I'm talking about? So I be all over the place. Listen, go check that Dexter Daps, that Wi-Fi record out. And I Value You. That's one of my favorite songs on there. It's like an acoustic vibe. Real dope. Ro James got new stuff, but I'm still stuck on his old, that El Dorado. I've been playing that for the last couple of days. So y'all excuse me, man. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all did write a couple of the end game. Yeah, that's gangster. I definitely went hard for the end game situation. I watched all that. Goat Music, what's up? May Humbles, what's up? Rock the Block is in the building. Y'all already know what's up, man. Appreciate the love and the support, man. Y'all already know what's going down. I got Bugatti Blaqq on here, man. I'm excited to chop it up with her. I'm about to bring her on. She got a lot going on over there. You know what I'm talking about, in her expensive chair. I got to get on her page. I done use all my energy. Now I got to drink me like this little Eternal. because I got to catch up. Oh, Proud Family. That's another one I got to check out. Y'all still supposed to be typing what y'all like on Disney Plus, man. Y'all got to give me some ideas. Proud Family is a good one. God, you just hit a nerve there. I got to go back in on that. Because you know what it is? I don't care what TV show that I've been addicted to. I always like to go back to the original. Like Good Times. Like when you catch me on, not Hulu, when you catch me on Amazon movie or whatever, Amazon, listen, I done start going back into them old TV shows I like, and I start from the beginning. First episode, first season, the pilot, so I can see where it all began. Like Good Times just blew my mind because I thought I seen them all till I start like really watching it. So yeah, man, I advise y'all to do the same thing. If y'all got somebody, your Amazon Prime, yeah, that's that one. So listen, without further ado, I'm finna bring this queen on, this beloved. Somebody who's a hard worker just like me, probably outworks me. She got a dope show. She had me on her show. I was an open book. And man, I just like her energy, her vibe, her spirit. I'm big on giving flowers. I'm big on keeping my word too, man. I'm supposed to have had her on my show like all the way back since 1974. But now we here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope she ain't mad at me. Put the gun down, Bugatti, you know, because she like to bust back. You know what I'm saying? She killed cats and dogs and cats and bust back. And she throw it back. Hey, man, Bugatti, what's up, crazy? Hey, dude, man.
Don't be telling people I kill cats and dogs because Peter is huge.
Oh yeah. Let me. That was a joke. Hold on. Let me start over. This is Bugatti Blaqq. Can you say your slogan?
I sure can. It's Bugatti Blaqq. 2 dogs, no cat. You busting me, I'm busting back.
hey, Bugatti. You really corrected me on that. Because we don't need nobody. We don't need them in the front of your house and my house with them picket signs like.
I don't need to get canceled before I even get a chance to even get on.
I know that's right.
That's all I'm saying. What's going on, baby?
Thank you for making time for me, man. Like, for real. I know it's like super duper crazy for you, crazy for me. Before we get started, you always stay good on hygiene. And I always ask everybody this when I start my show. So perfume check. What we wearing right now?
I wish I should get do I have my bottle with me? Do I need to get my bottle?
Yeah, you could do it however you want to do it.
Oh, let me get the bottle real quick then so y'all can see what we wearing today. Because I need y'all to know it's the smell of the day, baby.
Right. We got the smell of the day. You already know what it is.
Oh, here we go.
It's going down.
Bam.
Okay.
This is what we're wearing today. And for like the last couple of days. I just got it. So it's still full. All
right. So for those who have no clue what that is, give a baby description. Like, is it floral? Is it smooth? Does it smell like flowers? What do you feel like it smells like?
It's floral, but it's a sweet floral. So I don't like I'm not good with musks or like it's not a gardenia type of smell either. It's like a sweet floral and it lasts. So when you hug somebody or you walk into the room, it's coming right with you and it's lingering behind. So people are like, damn, what she got on?
All right. So cool. So men that's married or in a relationship, do not hug Bugatti Blaqq because she gonna get you kicked out your house.
This is going back with you.
Yeah, that smell gonna linger. You know what I'm saying? The smell gonna linger. And we don't want that problem. You know what I'm talking about? So, and on the other tip, hold on, let me make sure my mic is right. You still hear me? Hold on. Because I had to switch over. You hear me fine? Okay. So now, your mama or your grandma, they in the kitchen cooking and cleaning, and they singing a song, right? What is the song that they singing that you can help them finish?
It's probably gonna be a church song, and
Okay.
it's probably gonna be by Reverend James Cleveland.
Mm.
He passed a long time
Right.
ago.
Right.
Um,
Legend.
and oh my goodness, now you want me to sing the song, don't you?
Yeah, you already know I do. You already know. You got to do it. You got to know it.
Wait, oh my God, we was just singing this song. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And you want to laugh
Oh,
at me.
so my tongue too.
High star.
Master, the tempest is raging.
Ooh.
The billows are tossing high. The sky is overshadowed with blackness. The rain, the rain, the rain, the rain, the rain, the rain.
Hey, let me tell you something. Boy, I was looking for my offering money and my Martin Luther King church fan. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Blaqq, you had hit that thing and you threw some couple runs in there like, boy, you play.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm a
hey,
church girl.
I was raised in Pentecostal church, so that thing had almost
Oh yeah, listen,
shit
it's
up out
gonna
of
hit you.
Sunday. Whoa,
It's
whoa.
gonna hit you.
I ain't know if it was the cognac or that spirit moving through the line. You hear me?
That was
So,
the anointing. That was the
man,
anointing.
you already know what it is. So now we done got the preliminaries out the way. There's some people that's all over. I'm saying Canada, 561, St. Louis, Tallahassee, Detroit, Palm Beach. They've never heard of you. They have no clue who you are. I need you to first. We're gonna go into the name. I want you to explain the name, and then I want you to give like a quick bio.
Again, I'm Bugatti Blaqq. I have a podcast, Two Dogs No Cat. It's on Stamped in the Street Radio every Friday. I do it my way, and if you don't like it, you can hit the highway. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every Friday. But Bugatti Blaqq, that came from, you're not even gonna get this. It came from a girl named Ferrari Red.
Wow.
I was starting my promoting game here in Florida, in Miami, and I was like, I need a name, and she was like, well, I was like, I know I needed to be black because I'm black as hell. That's all.
Right.
I just like it's got to have some black in there.
Beautiful black though, not crusty black, but go ahead.
Not crusty black, very melanin, very
beautiful,
smooth, very soft. Like it's not,
right.
It's not no play over here.
Right.
But she was like, you kind of got like a nice wide body shape, but it's like a good shape. And I was like, yeah, I could do for a little BBL, but hey, I'm good with where I am. And so she was like, well, I think you should call yourself Bugatti. And I was like, damn, that is, you don't really see too many Bugattis, right? You don't see, they're
rare.
They're rare, and really only certain people can attain them. And so I was like, you know what, that wouldn't be bad to call me Bugatti. And then of course I had to add the black on there. So Bugatti Blaqq was my promoter name. That's how I got into promoting here in Miami.
Okay.
And it's stuck with me now. So people are like, what's your name? And it's like, Bugatti is my first name, Blaqq is my last name. And they be like, that's not for real. I'm like, yes it is, because you don't really need to know my real name. That's
right.
You might be a stalker. But so I started promoting in the strip clubs down here. Shout out to White Chocolate. She definitely kicked doors down for me and with me. I started out at the office. I had my own Tuesday there, and then I had a Friday at G5. I have done Wednesdays at the office, of course, and then what else did I do? I think that might have been it. I think I had the office in G5. And then, of course, I just help everybody else with the promoting, right? So I just make sure that I'm just showing love to everybody. And then the promoting game turned into me being invited to radio to do like interviews or just to pull up on people's shows because they're like, girl, you talk. You know how to talk. You know how to hold a conversation. You're funny. And you say whatever it is, comes to mind. And so I started out with the Great FM first. Shout out to them. With Tasty Hour with Blondie C. Saga. Shout out to her as well. And that transformed into my own podcast. So when I left here and went to Houston, and I was like, I can't just leave radio. I'm like, it's something about radio for me. It's just, it's like I want that. I want that so bad. And so I was like, I'm not gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna keep pushing. And I took my podcast there, started it in Houston, and brought it back here, and it's been bumping ever since.
But why come back though? If you was, you know what I mean? Was it
So,
did you miss it here, or was it not working there? Talk to me.
no, it wasn't that I missed anything here. It was just that I put in a lot of sleepless nights and days here. Monday through Sunday, just showing love, supporting, being out there, grinding, doing showcases, judging, like just putting myself out there so that way people understood, like, hey, listen, I'm not just here to take, I'm also here to give. You know what I'm saying? Because we all definitely should be helping one another, supporting one another. I'm big on that. On that. And so when I left to go to Houston, it was for family. It was for my family reasons. When I got there, I was going out and making connections. It's not a hard thing for me to do, to be able to do that. But I was noticing, like, I would have to be out every single day, and like not only just be out every day, I have to be out all day and all night, because you gotta really put in the work. People don't just want to. You can't just come on the scene and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm here now. You give me, I need that artist. I need to be that promoter. I need this night at your club. People want to see your work ethic. And so I was like, no, I can't do it. You know, I'm also a mom, a single parent. So it was like, I've already taken all that time out from my kids. When I moved here, I was out Monday through Sunday. I would wake up in the morning, take them to school. I would go home, go to work, pick them up, drop them off at home, fix dinner, make sure homework is done, and then I'm outside for happy hour. I'm so
glad you said that, for real. Like, I ain't trying to cut you off, but I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people need to hear what you're saying, because that behind the scenes part, they think it's just you pop out. No different than how I just seen you on the scene. I just see that part. I know what it's like behind the scenes. Like, we parents, we got this going on, that going on. But that's important for you to put that out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think you're absolutely right. People want to go from point A to point Z without the rest of the alphabet, and you can't do that. Well, for me, I just felt like, hey, listen, this is what I got to do. I got to put this work in, and that's what I was doing every single day. I don't give a damn who shit it was. I was there. Can I curse? I don't know if I can.
No, you can. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was putting in that work. So, like I was saying, I'd be at happy hour. I would leave whoever's happy hour. Then I'm going to the evening shift, wherever that was. And then from the evening, then I'm waiting on artists to come on stage. You know, here, artists don't get on stage until 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm waiting around to see the artist, to hear the music, because I'm like, okay, who is this? I'm trying to feel the scene out and everything. So those nights will turn into early mornings. And then I'm doing it again the same day. I mean, the next day. It's a cycle. And I did that for like, I want to say maybe like 4 years. I was like literally putting in all that work. And not only was I doing that, but I was also being taught, right? So I was a student at the same time, because I'm up under somebody who has the connections, who has the doors that she can open, and she's introducing me to people, and she's putting me in places that now I can be myself, right? I can, as long as you open the door for me, I'm gonna introduce my damn self. You know what I'm saying?
I relate.
So she was doing that for me, and so those sleepless nights and days led to me being able to get my own nights at clubs. You know what I'm saying? So now that people like, okay, we see you out here grinding, we see what you're doing, you're here, you hustling, you supporting. So yeah, let me give you a night here, let me give you a day shift there, and it just has taken off from there.
Wow, that's a lot. How important is with everything you just said? God, I love it. You giving a lot of like meat and potatoes. How important is scheduling with what you're doing?
As far as like scheduling for family and outside?
Yeah, because it's a lot. You made it. You gave me the fast version. That was the microwave version. But how important is it to cut your day up, or to say on Mondays I'm doing this, Tuesdays you understand what I'm saying? Talk about that.
It's super important. And let me just say this too. Like, I didn't have no support here for my family, my kids. Like, it was just me and my children. So for those individuals that are single parents and they want to get into this, you got to have your house in order first before you can step out to do the things that I was doing. So it would be very structured. Like my days would be extremely structured, where it was like, okay, kids, homework, dinner, and then once I'm done with that, it's like, okay, so now I know for sure I got to be at this place before happy hour is over. I got to support this individual. Happy hour is over at 8 o'clock. So if I leave here at 6, get there by 6:30, I can give this person an hour and a half of my time. Boom. Maybe even 2 hours of my time. Then I leave from there and I go from 9 to maybe 11 at another spot where I'm, supporting and showing love to another promoter. Because that's really what I was doing, was laying my groundwork to show these other promoters like, hey, listen, I support it. I'm supporting you and you and you and you and you because that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be. How else are we going to be successful if we're not giving each other the support that they need? Like, I don't want to go there, but yeah. So I would do the evening thing, and then just depending on what was going on that week, it could be a showcase. I could be judging a showcase. It could be a pool party. It could be a fashion show. It could be. It's so many different. Miami #1 has so many different things going on.
Right.
You really have to pick and choose, right? The right things that you're gonna gain something from. And I'm real big on people understanding, like, we are definitely meant to be used, not abused,
right?
But used, right? So there's something in you that you can pour into somebody else, and somebody can pour into you. That's what you should be gravitating to. You shouldn't be gravitating.
Yeah, it's definitely a give and take. And some people, not to cut you off, some people tend to leech off everybody else, and they don't last long. Bugatti, like I've seen a lot of people just fall by the wayside. Somebody asked me that on a interview recently, and I was just like, you just seem like you give away so much, Chaos. And I teach a lot of people stuff, and I just give away. There's a lot of pros and cons to that, but in the same breath, like, I never been competing with nobody, because most times people can't outwork me. First off, like, I feel like you're not gonna outwork me, and then I keep my face clean. That's important to me, like, to keep my word. And like, I'm an old school guy. Like, I'm young, but I'm old school to the point where it's like, there's certain things that I still value as a man and as somebody who got dignity. Like, so, like, I don't know, like, you hitting a lot of good points, but definitely, like, I'm big on giving and taking. And another key word that you said was being a student. Like, I'm big on that too, because even now, I've been in the music industry, I've been in the media side, I've owned a magazine, I've had a web show, over 1 million viewers a month. This is long before grind mode. But then even now, every time I get with you, Bugatti, and I'm still sitting there with a notepad learning from you. You might have been in the podcast game longer than me. I might have been in television, but the podcast game and the vlogging game is different from this. So there's certain things I'm gonna give you, but I never walk in nobody's house and act like I know where all the season is.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's important.
People got that. A lot of people got that real big here, thinking that they own, and they walk into the space and it's like, oh, you should already know who I am, and I'm this and I'm that, but haven't done or haven't put in the work. It's like, you want to be recognized for what? Like your fact that you can dress. I don't know. I don't. Give me something that's more tangible than that. You know what I'm saying? Because what you giving and what we're expecting is two different things. Like, I'm gonna need a little bit more of that. So yeah, being a student, I'm real big on that, but I'm willing to learn. A lot of people, and you surround yourself with people that's willing to pour. Like, it's like, so people could be so selfish out here in this game. So you gotta be real careful and protect your energy with that. But I'm just real big on supporting people. And over the years, though, I've learned, like, well, not learned, but people have been telling me, like, you just do so much. You always support. You always do this. Have they ever done that for you? Have they ever supported you? Have they ever done it?
Right.
And I'm not one to. I don't do shit for somebody to do something back for me. I've never been that kind of person. I do it because it needs to be done. I see it, and you post it, or you got something going on, you ain't even got to ask me. I'm gonna repost
Right.
it. I'm gonna repost it. I might even, it don't make me know. I might even tell somebody about it. I might not even repost it. I just might text somebody like, hey, such got something going on over here. Let me shoot you the information. Boom. So
As you should, as you should. And then I'm gonna add on to what you said. Like sometimes we tend to overanalyze it too, though, Bugatti. Like, and I think I'm talking to you on the side of like almost counseling, because we all we got. I know that sound cliche. I know it sound lame, but it's really real. Like somebody that work at Popeyes can't relate to some of the things that you got going on. I need you to check your Wi-Fi too, because it keep kind of going in and out video wise. Yeah, like you sounding clear, but like your video started like real good and then it got kind of choppy. But hear me clearly, like I'm talking to you like this because somebody that work at a car wash, somebody who got a food truck can't really relate like I can when it comes to like the media side or the promo side or the strip club side or the whatever type of side, because they not in that game. Just like if me and you own a food truck that sell chicken fritters and I sell tacos, me and you are having different conversations. I could do some teaching, I could do some learning because we're in that world together. So I'm telling you, from media head to media head, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an awesome job. You've always stood out to me. Me and you don't have no long history, but like I just been watching you as a fan. I'm talking about as a fan. And I enjoy watching you. You got a good spirit. I feel like you don't try to run nothing when you do your thing. And you mean well. You know what I mean? TD, what's happening? Shout out to Overtime. Shout out to Liberty City. Shout out to Carroll City. Listen, we really, really chopping it up. But that's I'm here. But yeah, that's also so true. Like you can't wait for people to do what you're gonna do no way. Because you're gonna be waiting for the rest of your life. If I ain't never, yeah, you looking good. That situation with getting what you're gonna get back equally, you'll never get it. You'll never get it. Like I had to learn that the long way and the hard way. And I used to frustrate myself, Bugatti. Like I used to be like, dang, like I passed out 1,000 flyers for this person, but they can't even repost. Like prime example. I'm about to mess you up. Hold up, I'm gonna show you something.
Can you hear me though? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. I can hear you. Like this hard drive, this is 1 terabyte. Right. The other hard drive is 4 terabytes. Do you understand how much video footage of like from the late 90s, the middle 2000s, stuff like I got real Miami history over here. You know how many people still won't even pay for a picture, video, none of that. Like a lot of these people in these videos, dead and gone, locked up. You understand what I'm saying? Like I got real history over here. I ain't capping. There's two different drives right here. I'm showing it to you. Wow. This how much support I got that I give artists and promoters. Some people done went on to be famous or none of that. I ain't gonna never get no paid from it. None of that shit. But this is what I'm saying. From when I owned a magazine, from when I had a web show, this is a lot of people's career in these videos.
Hell yeah.
And you think a nigga cash app a nigga or something.
No.
But they won't. I'm just being honest. Go ahead.
As soon as you tell a person, as soon as you say, oh, this is how much it is, you don't hear from them no more. Or they don't even, first of all, they don't even ask you how much would you charge for XYZ. People just come and be like, so could you do media? Would you come out next week and do media for an hour?
Right.
How about you instead? I know I can. Like, yeah, I can, motherfucker. But how about you start the conversation with how much would you charge me for media? You think I could just come outside every day? I got video man, I gotta pay video, I gotta put the shit together for editing, I gotta leave my house, drive to where it is that you're talking about. Don't let it be a red carpet event or something. I gotta get makeup, hair.
Right. Talk about it.
So you guys want people to come out and just support, but you're not supporting the hustle, right? So, and you want me to give you all of what I have and all of what I am without providing me anything in return.
That's not fair.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all, especially in this day and age. Like, come on now, y'all. Like, y'all know better than that.
Everything costs. I don't even care if you had to eat before you left. You had to pay a babysitter or pay your sister to watch the churn. You know, it's all that little stuff count, man, and it sucks because people don't, and they act like I'm what they call a celebrity, quote unquote a celebrity, like for real.
Yeah,
I don't even like using that. I don't even like using that because it sounds so weird, Bugatti, but it's the truth. They play me on radio every day. Nigga, my BMI don't lie. My publishing don't lie. My streaming don't lie. I get paid every 4 months for my group. I make thousands passively.
Exactly.
I don't even have to leave my house. You understand what I'm telling you?
Residual
I own publishing. Right. And I'm telling you, people will still look at my income and try to count my pocket and say, well, he could do this and he could do that. Listen, man, I love Ross. That's my big homie. But I ain't sitting on no 30, 40, 50, $100 million. Why would you not want to just say, you know what, Bugatti coming out for, like, I know you charge $700. I know you charge $500, Bugatti, but can you just, I only got $75. A nigga won't even do that.
Exactly.
You understand? Respectfully, I'll accept you even trying me like a baser. Nigga,
tell me what your budget is.
Yeah, I know you $500 for hosting, man. I only got $130, my nigga. Show me that in pennies. Like this.
But at least you communicating. At least you telling me what it is.
Right, but if I put any price on, it's like he had the nerve to try me. Like, man. Bugatti, I'm tripping. Tell me if I'm tripping or not.
You ain't tripping. That's exactly the way it is, G. That's exactly the way it is. Motherfucker be like, damn. So you gonna charge? Why wouldn't I charge? Like, what are you talking about? This shit don't come free. This shit, what I'm putting together, this ain't no
work.
This is work. This is my job.
Right.
This is not some hobby. I'm trying to take this shit to another level. And if I'm coming out to provide you with coverage, or if I'm coming out to do interviews, or I'm coming out to do any media, I'm doing something for you as well. So it's a two-way street. Don't do that to people. That, like, in all essence, like, everything that we do is to provide what is it called? It's to provide like content, right? So I'm giving you content for your page.
Hold up, let me cut you off. Respect. Reusable content. Now you can go ahead.
Please, reusable. Repost it, send it out. Like, this is content for not just social media. It's for your website. You can take this to, like how you said, like your what do you have? Like your web pages, not web pages. Like if you have like your own TV shows, you can use it for commercials. You can use it in your
EPK. Bugatti in their EPK when they try to get a record deal to make you look that much better. We're adding to your dream.
Exactly.
Now this is me not being an artist. This is me venting to another media outlet because sometimes I want these conversations to happen. You don't understand. Like, I deal with podcasters, bloggers, radio personality all over the world. So me having a powwow with you publicly is so when I drop this, I want people to see what our side of the. You understand what I'm saying? So I appreciate you so much for being this honest, being this transparent, because I feel like it's important. Now, I know I ain't got a million hours with you, but you said something about your future in it, like, oh, we doing this to try to, what is your end goal? Like, I want to know, like, I'm trying to look at your little 1-year plan or 5-year plan, respectfully. Talk about that.
I'm really, honestly, I want to take over radio. I do. I want to take over radio. I would definitely love to perhaps do some side-by-sides with Super Cindy. I would love to get up under her wing so that way she can kind of like show me the ropes and everything, because I feel like radio is where I'm supposed to be connecting artists to spins and getting their music out there. That's the one thing that I find myself always coming back to, like even in my podcast where I'm like, okay, I don't want to interview another artist. Damn, another artist. But it's like, you can't deny what your calling is, right? So if I'm staying closely connected to artists and the music scene, and that's just continuously falling in my lap, and I know that that's where I'm supposed to be. So I definitely want to take over radio. It could be 99 Jams, 103.5. It could be 105.1. I don't give a damn. The world needs to hear my voice. My voice needs to be out there. And so that's my goal. And then of course, people were telling me like, oh yeah, you could do a little TV too. And I was like, okay, so I could probably step into the television thing, maybe somebody said to me, we could see you as like the new age Oprah. I was like, not the new age Oprah. Now, Oprah is a little, I'm more controversial, right? Because I like to, tackle issues and I like to push the envelope a little bit. She's a little bit more
Man,
reserved.
I holler at Jesse about you too, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, like, and I in respect, I ain't trying to cut you off, but
no, you're good.
I know how it is over here at Video Mixing, and I know how active we are. We have Tampa, we have Orlando, we have South Florida, we have the jails, but I'm gonna talk to him about that because I'm glad you said that. That's another reason I asked you, because it's almost like an interview. Respectfully, like, because I always, and I'm telling you, me and you don't have no real history, like, but I've always like enjoyed. You got a dope ass voice, you got a dope ass look. You are the people. I see it. You don't have to sell me you. Like, when it's good dope, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do all that. Allegedly, this is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gonna revisit that conversation.
Absolutely.
Soon, but I just want to know what your end game. That's really what it is. Another thing I wanted to ask you too, like, I know you deal with the artists and whatnot. Like, what is I'm trying to think of how to ask you this. Like, you're not limited to artists because you interview all kinds of different people.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what I'm trying to ask. Like, how are you choosing that? Like, is it because you're out in the field? Because I see you on location, and I see you in the spot. Like, how are you going about choosing?
For me, it depends on the topic that I want to cover, right? For that week, how things are going, and then I don't care about like followers and nothing like that. I'm just looking for people that I vibe with, right? Be people that I know come into my space and we can have a dope conversation. Because that's podcasting. It's not really interview style. It's more so, let's chop it up. Let's talk. Let's find a talk. Let's talk about a hot topic that's on right now. We'll link, which I definitely always try to segue it with businesses. Whatever it is that they got going on, I'm going to find a way to make it connect regardless of the topic, because I want to be able to promote the individual and what it is that they have going on. But as far as like how I pick and choose them, it just, for me, it's all about vibes, energy for that week. And so I'm looking, depending on what the topic is, depending on my energy, that's who I go, that's who I gravitate towards. Like, okay, this person might be the one I'll be able to carry on this conversation with about this particular topic. And again, I don't care about how many followers you have, because some people was like, you got to get you somebody with some more followers, so that way, you can get, when they go live, it'll be much bigger. And I'm like, listen, can they talk? Right. Do they know how to have a conversation? Right. Because that's really all I need to do is have a conversation. I just recently wrapped up a podcast interview with a motherfucker. I cut that shit short. I was like, you know what? You're disengaged. You're on your phone. You answered a phone call during my show. What the fuck is you doing here? And then you want to have your own show?
And this is for you. This is for you now. Right.
Come on now. Like, first of all, you lost your page. I definitely understand you trying to get your shit back up. So I'm thinking, and mind you, the banter that me and this individual have had has been like, it was fun. So I'm like, okay, so you know how to go back and forth with a motherfucker.
Right.
But when I get you in my studio, it's no. I don't know everything. Hold on, bitch.
That's too much work.
It's like pulling. It was like I was trying.
Oh to God, I've been there.
Out of a motherfucker.
Black, I've been there.
Hey, I cut that shit short. I think my interview was maybe. not interview. My podcast was maybe like 30 minutes that day, and typically I go for an hour. But after I saw like you weren't engaged, you're in your phone, you answering calls, you giving me these short answers. I'm steady trying to prompt you. I'm like, hey, come on, talk to me. What's up? Right. I said, you know what? Show's over. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I said, I don't know what this is me. And this is why I can't be Oprah. Because I looked dead in the camera to my viewers. And I was like, don't you motherfucker come on my show like this motherfucker right here. You come on my show, you better ready to fucking talk. Because this is what we do. Like, you can't come on somebody's shit and not have the ability to carry on a conversation. Like, come on now. Don't nobody want to see you sitting here on your phone with some shades on.
And to add to what you're saying, beloved, is this. This is the moment, because let me tell you what I learned through different eras of music or whatever you choose to be. I'm going to just stick with music, right? Watch this, Bugatti. This is the time that people are automatically nosy. This is the time they get to pry into your life, whether it's personal or they're going to, Black, you're pulling back the layers from somebody, from an artist. This is the moment that you get to show a personality. Because sometimes the music ain't even hitting. You know how, listen, the longevity with me has stood, I ain't lying, you know I ain't lying, Black. Because of my personality, the accessibility, and this is what the people say about me. This ain't what I'm saying about myself. I ain't conceited, I ain't cocky, I talk my shit. But I'm saying a lot of people know that there's something deeper than just the I'm so high nigga, or the nigga who from the Baghdad movie, or he got a song with Trick Daddy. That shit gets you ever so far. Like, there's gotta be something there that's an interest. So the women tell me one thing, and then the homies be like, hey, you an inspiration. I ain't know you went through this, or blah, blah, blah. I went through the same thing. Like, it's relatable, but this is your moment that you can actually change somebody who's not a fan into a fan, Bugatti.
Goddamn right.
You understand what I'm saying? So for you to be like, yes, no, nigga, this ain't the interrogation booth on First 48, nigga. You said more on First 48 than you said.
Then you do it right now, and this is about you. And this is all for you, nigga. I got you out here for you. We promoted your shit, and you want to come over here and not talk? Oh no, hell no. It's not gonna work.
I'm out of here. You can have this show, Bugatti. Listen, because you preaching right now, beloved.
We're not doing that. We're not
For
doing
real.
that. And it's up for, but I've had that conversation with them. I'm like, listen, this is about you. So people, I'm like, because people are always like, can you interview me? Can you interview me? And I'm like, listen, it's not an interview. This is more so where people can get to know who's behind the product or the service. People want to know that you're relatable. They want to find some common ground with you. They want to know, like, okay, this person is just like me, like how you just said. And when I feel like I'm connected to something, a product or service, a person, it's like, oh, I'm definitely gonna patron that. I'm definitely gonna go. I'm gonna fuck with the shit trash. I'm gonna go get it, because guess what? I like you as an individual, and the shit that you was talking, it hit home for me. So let me go ahead and buy that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
I can't. I got him up out of there real quick, and we on to the next, because we don't got time. This train don't stop.
So now I know I gotta wrap it up in a minute, but check this out. You just walked in the radio studio. You're about to do 3 different interviews. I'm gonna keep this with you because I ask all my guests this. But you're about to do 3 interviews. Dead or alive? Okay. Dead or alive? Black. Dead or alive? Who are the 3 people that you about to interview today?
Okay, so I gotta get big on now. I definitely want to chop it up with Big for sure. I want to sit down with Foxy Brown. I'm an old school bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm an old school lady. I want to chop it up with Foxy Brown for sure. It's some shit I want to find out from her. With regards to back in the day between her and Kim.
I want to know, and I'm gonna watch that interview. Oh God, this need to happen.
I'm gonna peel back those layers.
Yeah, because it's some things I want to know.
And they still ain't told us. They try to gloss over the shit like, oh yeah, we cool now. Nah, bitch, I want to know about that shit that was going on. Y'all was telling us.
I need you to answer that. So who the 3rd person is?
My 3rd person that I would want, and they in the radio station. Shit. And it don't have to be an artist, right?
It don't have to be. It can be whatever you want, beloved.
I have to say that I would want to chop it up with Gail.
Really?
Gail, yeah, I would want to chop it up with Gail. Yeah, I would want to chop it up with her. It's a lot of misconception to Gail and Oprah, and it's all gone. Gail and Oprah's relationship. And it's been a lot of shit that's been said about Gail that she's never really addressed. And I just want, like you said, people want to get to the bottom of the shit. People want to know, even, of course, it probably ain't true, but people still want to hear you say it's not true. So I would want to interview her. Her ass always interviewing people. I want to get her ass on it.
All right. Before I forget this question, because you spoke about, you know, the pay situation and going hard for what, you know, the dream is, because this is, I don't care if you choose music, podcast, and whatever you choose, the more money you make, the more you can invest in yourself.
True.
How are you doing business-wise? Because everything isn't just interviews, podcasts. You do have some type of form of income or business. Like, talk about that, because sometimes people just have a dream and they just, I don't need no job. I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to do a dream. Talk about that.
Oh, no, I got me a 9 to 5. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all real quick so y'all can see y'all see these computers right here? Mm-hmm. Can y'all see that?
Right.
I got crackers and shit on the table, but this is my job right here. This is my job. Right. So I work, put the phone back. Can you still see my video?
It's kind of in and out. Hold up. Keep moving. You know, you got to keep moving. Because that 9 to 5 situation is important, boy. A lot of people don't understand. They think they just be like living a dream.
Can you see me now?
You good.
Okay. All right. So sorry about that. My Wi-Fi is real funky back here. But my 9 to 5 is what fuels my dreams, right?
Got you.
I've been promoted in my position within the last, I've only been with this company for a year. I've been promoted twice in 1 year with this company. I don't play around. When I work, I work. But this right here is what I do every day, all day. I got a master's degree in business management.
Talk about it.
I'm not a dummy. I went to college. I finished college. I graduated from St. Xavier University. It's a private university in Chicago, Illinois. And I'm real big on education, and I'm real big on working. Like, you got to work unless you was born with a trust fund and you got money like that coming out your ass. But people that talk about 9 to 5ers talk about something. You are an entrepreneur. If you're an entrepreneur, go for your dreams. But who's paying for that dream? You got to pay for that dream. So, yeah, I work real hard every day, Monday through Friday.
Thank you so much for saying that. Because sometimes, you know what it is? I'm going to say this, Bugatti, and I know you relate. There's certain things that you end up sounding like a broken record all the time talking about on your show that I come on there and say it in reverse or differently or verbalize it differently. And then somebody will be like, oh my God, I got so much out of what you said. I'm like, Bugatti been saying this for 94 weeks. Yeah. But I said it. So it's that way with my show. I need it to come out show mouth. And I'm glad you said that. Thank you so much. I know I don't have you for too much longer. Information. How do people get in contact with you?
So, of course, you can find me on Instagram at _ Bugatti, BUGATTI, Blaqq, BLAQQENT _ I know it's long, but as soon as you type in BUG, it's gonna pop up. That's how that shit go. But you can find me there. And then, of course, you can find my shows on YouTube. The number 2, Dogs, Roof, No Cat. Okay, you busting me up, busting back, bitch. But yeah, 2 Dogs, No Cat. You can find the show on YouTube. You can also download my podcast on Apple, on the Apple playlist, and of course, listen to me at any time. But it's Bugatti Blaqq everywhere you go, so you can just find me there. DM me, send me a message.
I forgot to say, shout out to HODL. That's in the crypto space, in the blockchain space. I got this shirt NFT weekend a couple weeks ago down here in Miami. So shout out to them. Shout out to all the traders that's watching, Bitcoin traders, crypto, Forex. I don't know if you into that. If you are, man, you're going to talk.
Yeah, listen, I'm a little nervous because every time I come on my Instagram, it's somebody following me that's a Forex or a Bitcoin or a...
We're going to talk.
I'm nervous about that because they've been hacking folks' pages and I don't want my page to get hacked.
Nah, but you can't go through them. Like, I've been making hella money for the last probably year in that world, but I do it in an automated space. And then I go out and I deal with a lot of people that's very, very prominent and rich as hell. And I'm gonna talk to you offline, and I'm gonna start feeding you some thing because you do have that brain that you have over there, and you're a reader. You can do your due diligence, but you know I ain't on no scamming shit. Like sure. It's so many people that I'm helping to change the trajectory of them economically.
That's all.
Let me do this for you. I'm gonna send you some links, and I'm gonna send you a Zoom to watch. And you ain't sending no money over here. You investing in yourself. So we'll talk about that later. Before I get you out of here, is there anything that we didn't touch on that you need to touch on before you get out of here?
No, you did real good. We touched on the business. We touched on how to do it, how to support the grind. No, you did real good. I feel like I got a lot of information out.
Right. So now, this is my last and final question with you. I always make sure my guests do this because I have a lot of inmates that watch, a lot of people that's going through depression, suicide, a lot of young ladies that are the same colored chocolate that's your skin that don't know how they want to see tomorrow, if they want to see tomorrow, if they want to wake up tomorrow. There's a Bugatti Blaqq that's 13 years old, that's 11 years old, that might see this on YouTube. Forget that I'm here, Bugatti. I do not exist. I want you to look into that camera and I need you to give her 60 seconds of advice that I cannot give her. Talk to her, please.
So first and foremost, I just have to tell you, just love on yourself first. That's the first thing that you want to do when you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror, and not even a mirror. Just tell yourself, hey, listen, thank you so much for waking me up this morning. I love me. No matter what comes my way, I'm going to tackle it. Remember that problems do come. It's all about you hitting the problem, finding the solution, and move on from it. Don't beat yourself up about it because you ain't nobody perfect out here. And don't never let nobody tell you that they are perfect or make you feel bad about making mistakes, because we all make them, whether they're the same ones or different ones. We are all imperfect around this motherfucker. Don't be so quick to want to move. Don't be so impulsive. Relax in the moment. Enjoy the moment. Research the next step before you get to the next step, because you could save yourself a lot of pain if you just kind of took a look at where you was trying to go before you went there. And then you might have found out, you know what, it's going to be too many hurdles over here. It's going to be too many diversions. I don't want to go that route. Let me go this. Let me see what's over here. And you may find yourself on a more easier path, a more, laid out path for you. And then, of course, surround yourself with individuals that are motivational, that support you, and that you can, of course, it's a give and take thing, because it's a lot of energy vampires out here. And I don't want you to lose no momentum, because you're getting ready to be great. You're successful. You're beautiful. You awesome. You're a boss. And you're getting ready to put your stake. You're getting ready to claim everything. Everything is yours. It's yours. The world is yours, girl. Keep it going, girl, because we up from here.
Thank you. Like, all jokes aside, like that is so important when I look at how many of our baby girls, our Black princesses, is the suicide rate is way too high, Bugatti, for little girls, and it's too high for Black men. So our little girls are leaving.
It goes unnoticed with the Black men. We don't talk about the Black men a whole lot, but
I talk about it.
That's one of the things that. One more thing with my podcast, I'm all about holding women accountable, especially women of color. We have to stop beating the Black man down. Stop boxing them out of the household. Right. Stop making them feel bad about being imperfect. Because remember, you're not perfect, ma'am. So while you out here trying to hold a Black man to this standard, this candle, are you yourself that person? Because come on now, you can't be trying to put on me what you ain't, what you not. So I just want to let people know that, like, we got to hold our Black men up, because right now it's Mental Health Awareness Month. So let's keep that going. It's
mental health every day. But listen, I thank you so much for devoting this time and delegating this time to me and to this audience. I thank you so much. I wish I could hug you until your fucking braids fall out. Like, for real, we just gonna hug ourselves. Man, every time I get around you, it's just loud, good energy. And I thank you so much. No, I mean that with love. I'm saying that I'm giving that to you with love. Happy late Mother's Day.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon.
Yes.
This will be up in the next 24 hours. Again, man, Bugatti Blaqq, man. Listen,
thank you so much.
Listen, man. Have a blessed one, man. You out of here.
You too, babe. Thank you. Bye, y'all.
All righty. Listen, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Again, I'm gonna play this commercial and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Like, y'all need to hear this, man. Artists, if you're trying to get on my show, inbox me. If you're trying to get a budget, inbox me. Let's go. Hey, listen, man. I'm in GameStop right now, and guess what I thought about? Some of y'all artists done spent more money on video games and Twitch and V-Bucks and all kind of shit like that, more than you have on your own music career. Listen, if y'all trying to tap in and upgrade your music career, man, you better tap in, man, like, for real. You can't spend all that money on games and think this music industry is a game. It's not. You gotta invest in yourself, man. That's all I want to say, man. Like, for real, bro. Like, y'all spend more money on games and online than y'all doing your own music career. Listen, if you trying to upgrade yourself musically, don't spend all your money in games and then act like you can't spend no money on your career. Because you ain't gonna do nothing but hurt yourself. You just gonna be 10 years older mastering games. Man, that's it for me, man. I'm out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show and got some out of it, man. Be blessed. Keep God first. Keep them haters from around you, man, and smile more.